if you're watching this video, then you probably use a Dremel for some type of carving or work. And if you use a Dremel, more than likely, if you haven't already, you will notice that it's going to break down. Now, before you make any judgments calls as far as the quality of the product, there may be a really simple solution to why your Dremel is not working correctly. So if you're experiencing where the motor will either slow down, it may cut off completely, it may kind of cut off and then cut back on, you may be experiencing kind of a lack of power, and a lot of those are simply indications that your motor brushes need to be changed. So these little things right here, these are carbon. There's a little piece of carbon on the end, and essentially what that does is it makes a connection between the spinning motor and then your electric. So all you have to do is change them. Super simple. It's not very expensive, so I'm going to show you how to do that really quick. Sorry, it's cold out here. All right, let's go. Okay, so there are 2 brushes for each motor, and as you can see here, this is the brush cap on top and the bottom. This is a Dremel 4000, Dremel 3000. You can see on the side here as well. And we're just going to pop these open. Remove the old brush right there, and then pop in your new one. Okay, so this is the motor brush that I just pulled out. Now, it's not super old, but you can see here how it will wear kind of a valley into that brush, and then that will cause it over time, once it gets really thin, to lose connection, and then that's where you get where your motor starts losing power or just simply cuts off. Once you install the first motor brush, just flip over the Dremel and install the second one. A couple things about the whole process. First, when you tighten down the brush cap, just do it barely snug. It does not need to be tight. You're relying on the spring holding that against the motor and not the cap. If you screw that in too much, you can risk kind of pulling the frame apart of the Dremel, so just don't do that. Little note, if you are in a bind where this is happening to you and you can't get a motor brush the same day, which more likely you're not going to, which I'll talk here in a second, what you can do as a quick fix to get your Dremel back up and running is to tighten down the cap. Again, like I said, you're not going to tighten it super tight, but just turn it a few cranks to push that motor brush into the motor will help you, generally speaking, get a few more days life out of it until you get a replacement. I would recommend keeping some replacements on hand, but obviously that's up to you. Now, as far as ordering the motor brushes, each model is going to have a different motor brush. Some motor brushes cover, a plethora of models, but like the Dremel 4000, they have a specific motor brush for that Dremel. The easiest and honestly safest way to go about this is to simply call Dremel themselves. I will leave their number in the description of this video for you. That's how I order them. It's a great company. Just simply call them up, tell them what model you have, and you can purchase directly through them, and that way you just ensure that you're getting the correct brushes. I have had issues with purchasing from other places online that say it's for the Dremel 4000, and then you get it and it just does not fit correctly. I would strongly recommend giving Dremel a call and ordering directly through them. So now you are up and running, your Dremel works fine. They do recommend that you run the Dremel for 5 to 10 minutes on a low speed just to kind of condition that motor brush to the motor before you kind of dig into whatever you are carving on. Thank you everybody for watching. I do hope that little tip was helpful to you. If you've been having issues with your Dremel, leave a comment below. I'd love to see if possibly the brushes might be your problem. Otherwise, give Dremel a call. They are actually a very helpful company. Just call them up, tell them what your issue is, and they should be able to help you out. Thanks for sticking around. Thanks for checking out my channel. Normally, I carve skulls with my Dremel, so you can go back and check a bunch of those videos out if you have not already. If you are a faithful supporter, thank you for watching. It means the world to me. Hope you're having a great day, and I will see you in my next video. All right, thank you guys.